This tutorial explains how to get started using Westlaw. You can find Westlaw for law schools at lawschool.westlaw.com. First, sign in with your 1Pass username and password. At the top of the next screen, you'll find links to WestlawNext, Westlaw Classic, and TWN, Westlaw's course management system. WestlawNext will eventually replace Westlaw Classic as Westlaw's legal research system, but I'll show you some basic features of both, starting with Westlaw Classic. After clicking on the link, you'll see a page that looks something like this, with multiple tabs along the top of the screen. You can add or take away tabs using the Add a Tab link on the right. Your Westlaw will probably default to the Law School tab. Here you see databases for secondary sources, cases, statutes, forms, and more. You can reorganize this page by clicking on a box and dragging it where you want it. You can also change the databases displayed in each box by clicking on the Edit link at the top of the box. If you're looking for a specific document, say a case or code section, you can enter it here. Just type in your citation and click Go. Or if you want to see how a particular case was dealt with in subsequent cases, you can enter the citation here in the Key Side box and click Go. If you want to find a specific database, you can enter the name of it here and click Go, or click on the directory link at the top of the screen. Here is the entire Westlaw directory. You can search the directory, or just drill down through the categories to find the database you want. Let's say you want to search Ninth Circuit cases. You just click on U.S. Federal Materials, Federal Cases and Judicial Materials, and then Courts of Appeals cases by circuit. Here are all the databases, including a database of all Ninth Circuit cases, one of reported Ninth Circuit cases, and one of unreported Ninth Circuit cases. What if you want to search both Ninth Circuit and 10th Circuit cases at the same time? Westlaw Classic lets you combine databases. Just click on the Ninth Circuit database, CTA 9, and then click on the Change Databases link at the top right. Here we see the option to add a database, so we'll just type in the identifier of the database we want to add, the database for 10th Circuit cases. So we typed in CTA 10 for 10th Circuit cases, and then we click Edit Search in New Database. And now you see both 9th Circuit and 10th Circuit databases listed at the top. You can do this with any of the databases. So those are the basic features of Westlaw Classic. If you know what types of documents you're looking for, 9th Circuit cases or EEOC decisions, it's easier to use than WestlawNext because it makes it easy for you to select the specific database you want to search. Now we'll take a look at WestlawNext. Going back to the Westlaw for Law Schools homepage, we'll click on the WestlawNext link. As you can see, there is a simplified version of the Westlaw directory here. So if you want to search 9th Circuit cases, you can select Cases, and then click on 9th Circuit, and then click on 9th Circuit Court of Appeal. Now when you enter your search terms at the top, it will only search for those terms in 9th Circuit Court of Appeals cases. But if you don't want to choose a specific database first, you don't have to. WestlawNext lets you do a universal search across all content. To do that, I can go back to the home page, or I can just click the All Content tab at the top. Now I just enter my search terms, select my jurisdiction, and click Search. My search returned over 5,000 cases, but I can use the filters to narrow my results. I'm going to click on Cases. Then I'll use the filters on the left to narrow my search. If I want to search with more precision, I just click on the Advanced link. This lets you use connectors and expanders to make your search more precise. For example, I could search for medical within 3 words of leave, or search for medical leave as a phrase. And that's your introduction to Westlaw. Remember, you can always ask a reference librarian for help.